There's a ship inside the harbor with her bow turned toward the bay, but she hasn't left her moorings since the storm that took her away. She remembers breaking timbers, remembers losing all her pride, so she hides behind the jetty while the changing waters slide. Though her mast is straight and steady and the winds are on her side, she's the ship that feared the ocean, she's the ship that refused the tide. But you can't stop the sea from calling, you can't hold back what you are. Even anchors know their purpose isn't living where they are. 'Cause the tide keeps pulling forward and your heart was built to roam. You were made for open water, not to die beside the stone. You can run from every memory, but the truth you cannot hide. Staying still becomes a sinking for the ship that refused the tide. I've been just like that old vessel, watching life go drifting past. Too afraid to raise my courage, too afraid to trust the mast. Every scar became an anchor, every loss became a chain, till the harbor felt like safety, but it drowned me just the same. But I hear a distant thunder and it stirs me deep inside, like a whisper through the rigging, saying, son, it's time to ride. You can patch the boards that shattered, you can face the storms again. Every voyage starts with choosing not to live where you have been. 'Cause the tide keeps pulling forward and your heart was built to roam. You were made for open water, not to die beside the stone. You can run from every memory, but the truth you cannot hide. Staying still becomes a sinking for the ship that refused the tide. Let the waves rewrite your story, let the wind become your guide. Let the past be just a compass pointing where you shouldn't hide. There's a world beyond the harbor where the broken learn to glide, and the soul becomes an ocean when you finally trust the tide. 'Cause the tide keeps pulling forward and your heart was built to roam. There's a fire in the distance calling every ship back home. You can fear the storm forever or let courage be your guide, but you were never meant for sinking. You were born to trust the tide.